Okay, so today we're going to continue our history of the Earth unit with Earth's visible features. And when we talk about Earth's visible features, it's something that you can see easily with your eyes. That's what the word visible means. So as always, I want you to, in your notebook, write down what you see me adding here to this Google Doc. I have titled this notes page Earth's Visible Features, and I'd like for you to make this the title of your new notes page in your notebook. So starting off, some rock layers indicate Earth forces that happened a long time ago, but there are also many features on Earth's surface that are visible signs of Earth forces today. And this is because tectonic plates are still moving. They are always moving. They're moving right now as we speak. And these visible features include mountain ranges, ocean trenches, mid-ocean ridges, rift valleys, and volcanoes, which exist due to the movement of tectonic plates. And we've talked about tectonic plates and how they move and how there are three different types of plate boundaries. We've got our convergent, our divergent, our transform boundaries, and depending on what type of boundary it is, the plates act differently. So that's going to kind of play into what we're talking about today. So if you'll go to your notes page and add 5 visible Earth features. First we have mountain ranges. Next we have ocean trenches. Third we have mid-ocean ridges, and we will talk about what each of these can be defined as and what causes this to occur. Fourth, we've got rift valleys. And finally, volcanoes. So some of those you may be a little more familiar with than others, and that's okay. We're going to learn what are a little bit more about each of those. Okay, so starting with mountain ranges, anytime plates collide, that means they bump into each other or push together, that's when a mountain range forms. And you can kind of see this from the model here. Anytime the plates come together, the land or the crust is bunched up and it pushes together and pushes up to form those mountains. As the plates push, the top layer crunches up to form mountains. Sometimes one plate moves under the other plate or subducts, and the other plate pushes upwards. Sometimes both top layers are pushed upwards. So for mountain ranges, we're going to add to our notes. Mountain ranges form where plates collide or push together. They form when an oceanic and continental plate converge. Remember, that means collides, comes together, pushes together. That's just what converge means. And this model is a good way of showing us kind of what subducting crust looks like. You can see the crust going under here. So when an oceanic, here's our oceanic plate, and a continental plate converge or come together like this, the oceanic plate will subduct going under the continental plate, and that continental plate is going to crunch up and form a mountain range, just like we see here. And when two continental plates converge, they are likely to both buckle or crunch up, which forms a mountain range. And here we can see the Himalayas as an example of this. So this shows you where in the world the Himalayas are. They are located on the continent of Asia. And this is just a model looking at the different layers of Earth. You've got your continental crust, your Eurasian plate, which is a continental crust, your Indian Australian plate, which is which is a continental crust, and they are converging together to form those large mountains. So one more thing to add to our notes for today: subduction. Remember, this is when a colliding plate undergoes another plate and mountains form. Example, the Himalayas. And that's all that we have for today.